So, oh my word, this is terrible. I'm on my morning walk and on my way kind of back home. My neighborhood's quite windy, so you're probably going to catch some of this wind here. But it's part of the point of the post of this video. Part of it, the thing I'm thinking about, I just started listening to a podcast. I'm not going to tell you which one. And one of the things that they've just raised is how the internet, particularly social media, and the internet in general, has been weaponized, and how it kind of started as this altruistic thing, and people thought about, and people could see it as means of collaboration and a force for good. And I think a lot of things start that way. I mean, if you think about Dino Nobel, for example, from where we get the Nobel Peace Prize. Interestingly, it also made me think about the thing that I started thinking about was how we've weaponized, not just weaponized the internet, but also taken away. It's one of the reasons why we've lost a lot of the what can I call that? We've lost a lot of authenticity. That it's so curated that the things we create have to be so perfect. I'm all for good production, don't get me wrong, but there's also this other side where it's not about good production, but it's more about putting on and enabling a front. And how that affects our creativity or ability or our desire to create, because there's this higher production value that we want to put in, but good quality doesn't always mean that's a dog. Good quality doesn't always mean amazing production. It also doesn't mean that you're being slack or terrible in your production. So I feel like sometimes that kind of gets in my head, where, for example, creating this video just as an experiment. So, and I'm just wondering if I'm the only one. Actually, I know I'm not the only one, but just wondering how bad it is, how curated we're being and we want to be. And at the same time, how it can happen that people only just create for reaction and not creating content for purpose. And maybe I'm a little naive. That was a car. And maybe I'm a little naive, like in believing that there are people who still want to create for good, and something in a very purposeful way, with the hope of improving things and making life the lives of their community, the world a lot better, So maybe I think one of the things that I'm going to try soon in the next short while is probably just doing things, creating stuff because I want to, right? Doing stuff because, creating just because. And that's the main reason why I've created content. It's creating because I thought I wanted to make things for the better. I wanted to clarify my own personal thinking. I wanted to hope that the conversations that I started or ideas I shared would somehow empower others to do that with their own, and hopefully make the world better. So perhaps one of the things the last thought that I was having was, maybe we can be naive together and dare to believe, even attempt to make this this ideal that through creating what we share, and caring more about the and caring more about good, is still something that we can actually just do, instead of just weaponizing the tools, the platforms, and yeah, and the algorithms. So create something, and maybe let's just, we still can do that with the internet. That doesn't necessarily have to be charged or enabling some sort of ugly in the world, I guess. Oh my goodness, I look terrible. Okay, that's just what I wanted to share today. Bye.